Welcome back. Western New Yorkers will be decked out in their blue and white this weekend as University of Buffalo celebrates homecoming weekend. Fans will be able to cheer on the Bulls as they take on Miami in their MAC opener at UB Stadium this Saturday. But that is hardly the only thing families can expect if they're headed out to the game. Today, live in studio, we have UB Athletic Director Danny White joining us on the couch this morning. Big weekend to be a Bulls fan, huh?
Yeah, we're excited. Homecoming, Miami of Ohio coming in town. Should be a great time.
So the Bulls are 2-2 right now, and you've really made it your mission to make the UB Bulls football experience a big-time college football experience for the fans and for the players. Can you just explain a little bit about that philosophy?
There's no question. You know, the pageantry of college football, what we've seen that grow into in the last decade or so across the country, is what we're trying to build at UB. You know, we have this world-class institution, the biggest school in New York. There's no reason we can't do the same thing that other college towns and big cities that have, you know, big public universities do on college football Saturdays.
And fans really got a taste of that a couple Friday nights ago for the Baylor game. When Baylor came to town, they were ranked 8th in the country at that time, right?
It was awesome. We had our third highest crowd ever. It was on our first ever home game on the flagship ESPN channel in over 100 million households. And being on an off night, you know, not on a traditional Saturday, but on Friday night, we're, you know, one of the only games on television. So we're in every sports bar in the country. Just great exposure for our university.
And not only is that exciting for the fans around town to get to go to that tailgate, to get to watch it on ESPN if they didn't come out that night, but do you find that it also fires up the players to feel like they're on the big time like that?
You know, we talk about the 12th man advantage. I know that's something that this community knows very well with Ralph Wilson Stadium, but our players feed off the energy of our student section. We had over 7,000 students come to the Baylor game, and we're expecting a big turnout this weekend. The community coming out is a major advantage for us. We want to play at home. We want to play in front of a big crowd. It helps us with recruiting as well, because you know the best talent out there, the most talented student athletes that we're competing for, they want to play in front of big crowds, and we can deliver that with our market.
And you mentioned the family-friendly atmosphere at the UB game, which is something you may not always find in the professional football setting. That's really, really important to UB, right?
Absolutely, and that's the differentiator, I think, with the college football to maybe the pro sports model. You know, it's a connection to an educational institution. Our alumni come back, and we are a value price point purposefully. We want to make it something that families can participate. We have a lot of programming for young kids. I bring my 4 young kids to the games, and we have a lot of different activities and things for children to participate in.
So walk us through what it will be like if someone's watching, they do have a family of 4 and they want to bring them out on Saturday. Kickoff is at 3:30, but you got to get there early. There's so much to do before, right?
You got to get there early. We have every home game, we have a pregame concert with a nationally known act. This coming Saturday, we have Three Dog Night, and they play 2 hours before kick. So 1:30, the concert starts. At 1:15, we have our Walk of Champions. We do a little pep rally, and Coach Quinn and our team captains get up and talk to the crowd. And as I mentioned, there's a lot of activities, face painting and rock climbing and bounce houses and all sorts of stuff for kids to do. We try to create a little bit of a carnival atmosphere.
Sounds really, really fun. Also, your starting quarterback is a local product. We have Joey Licata out of Williamsville South High School. How important is that for the team to have a local guy as the starting QB? You
know, it's great. It certainly helps us get the community engaged to have a local product. But more importantly for us, he's a heck of a quarterback. I think Joe Licata is the best quarterback in our conference and leading our team, and we're expecting big things this year.
All right, and hey, it's going to be basketball season before we know it. What are you expecting for the second year of the Bobby Hurley era?
We're excited. We have the #1 recruiting class in our conference coming in, 7 new players, a lot of talent. We're deeper probably and more talented than we've ever been, but we're young, so we'll learn as we go. I'm sure there'll be blips along the way, but we expect to be in the hunt for a conference championship. We have the talent to do that, and with the vibrant atmosphere we had in Alumni Arena last year, we had some big crowds, and we want to continue to build on that. We think that we can be nationally very competitive in men's basketball.
7 new players. Are they all freshmen?
Some junior college transfers and some freshmen.
All right, sounds good. Starters?
Some.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot to look forward to. Okay, so once again, UB Bulls take on Miami at 3:30, but get there early on Saturday. It's going to be a gorgeous day. That'll help with the crowds, too, for sure.
Yeah, we're very fortunate with great weather. This Saturday will be awesome.
All right, celebrate homecoming. Wear your blue and white, right?
Definitely.
All right.
For sure.
Thanks so much, Athletic Director Danny White, for coming in and winging it with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Let's toss over to Emily Lenihan now. She is keeping